Devs of Godot 4 are telling us that Godot 4 is around the corner and that we'll be soon experimenting the new amazing 4th version of Godot. We've been waiting too much for this update and now finally it's one step away from us. We can see these articles in the latest news of Godot, and here we are now just days away from the release candidate. This is the latest beta, as you can see because of the date. As usual, we have some features and bug fixing. So today I will download this latest beta of Godot 4 and try out if everything is working fine. As usual, I'm going to download the standard build. I will download the version for Windows 64. Okay, here we have it, so let's open it up and let's see the loading time. Okay, perfect. Now I will just create a new project. I will call it beta 16 and I'm going to create a new folder in this path. You have here the renderer, forward plus, mobile compatibility. Okay, I've just clicked create and edit, and the loading time is very good, I believe. In other betas it took ages to just open an empty game project, and now in a matter of seconds we are here. Something different I noticed, I don't know if it is from this beta or from an earlier beta, is this button to change the renderer. As you can see, we have the same options as we had in the other menu. We also have this movie maker mode. The project will run at stable FPS and the visual and audio output will be recorded to a video file. We are going to test this out. As soon as I open the project, I don't know why I have this message in console saying Blend File Import is enabled in the project settings but no Blender Pass is configured in the editor settings. I don't know what does it mean, but well, anyway. Firstly, I will try to execute a very simple code. I will try to change the color of the Godot icon, as you can see, by changing the modulate. So I'm going to attach a script to the icon with an empty template. Now here in the function ready, I'm going to grab the modulate. And I'm going to change it to something like color dot I don't know, dark red, for example. Then I will click run project. I will select the current scene as the main one. I will save it, and now okay, we have here our icon in red. It took some time to actually execute the game, but it was only because it was the first time. So for now I will also delete this icon because I want to use it, and also the script, because now I would like to try out this movie maker mode. I think I will just make like a score counter, so I will create a new scene of a user interface. Then here I'm going to add a button. I will select the default button and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Here in the text I will put like +1, for example, and I'm going yes, maybe I should like center it. Here this menu is also different from Godot 4. Now I will add here a text, a label I mean, and I'm going to put here a 0. Then I'm going to center it, and also I would like to center it in the horizontal and vertical axis. This scene should be saved. So now when we preview the scene we have this menu. Let's attach a script to this control node, again empty. I should be able to connect the on-clicked signal or something like that. Yes, base button pressed to this script. So then this function will be called when we press this button. I will need to create a new variable that will store our score. On button press we will increase this score by 1, for example, and then we will grab our label dot text. So now our text will equals to our score, but we must convert this into a string. So in order to convert this int into a string, we're going to put str, and then also we're going to set the score initially at 0. So now when we click this button, yes, of course our score is increased. Okay, I will click this. Okay, nothing happens, but if I press play, as I imagine, you must specify a path. So to select this path, let's go to project settings, and here you will look for movie writer is the option we are looking for, or here you will find it quickly, I believe. Something that maybe wasn't clear was that when we clicked here and then in preview the scene, we see there in the project settings and the editor movie writer category. I thought it was in this category editor and then editor settings, and I was looking here for movie maker and I couldn't find it, as you can see. Well, let's not pay attention to it. So project settings, and here we have movie writer. We can select the path, the sync and the FPS. So I will just click here and put a name, for example, test. We also have advanced settings where we can modify other things, but well, let's just close this. And then if we click here, movie maker will enable recolor movie at 60 FPS. So I will just increase, for example, this, and we have here time frame, movie writer, well, some things. Okay, I will increase it until 40, and then I just close the window, I believe. Okay, here I have the file Godot generated test.avi. So let's open quickly this file, and okay, it looks a bit blurry, I don't know why, and nothing's happened. Okay, now yes, but as you can see, it's very blurry. I don't know if you can clearly see this, but it's very blurry. But I believe we reached the point in which the counter was 40. Yes, it is. Of course, this is not working properly because this is still a beta. We are very close to the release candidate, but not everything is working perfectly fine. So it's just a matter of time, maybe days, maybe a couple of weeks. But if you want to stay tuned about Godot 4, I would recommend you to subscribe to the channel. This is all for today's video. See you in the next one, and bye bye.